Yeah, your boy Zo here, and tonight I have the pleasure to show you guys the Need 31102 from NoiseAsh, which is an emulation of another EQ from those guys. They already made the Pultec, if you recall well. If you don't know, just watch my video about it. And basically they emulated this time the Need 31102. It's a famous equalizer taken from a console, very famous console. It was, if I recall well, the 8068 console from Neve. And basically this is the equalizer module here, you see on the screen right now. So what we have on the menu here, we have the preamp section, which is nowadays pretty common, and it's really the main features that differentiate those from old school EQs, which didn't take in consideration the harmonic distortion and all that. So you have the preamp section in here. Okay, you can engage and disengage it. You can here drive the input and the preamp and control the input in here. You also have here your filters, okay, the low cut and the high cut, and then you have the EQ in here, which is basically a 4-band EQ here. You have the output, of course. You have the possibility to monitor the input and the output here. And also you have different monitoring section and not only monitoring, but the way it's gonna work basically. Okay, you can put yourself in stereo or mono. You can be in dual mono here. You can also be in mid-side configuration. Okay, and then you have the dirt or the analog stuff on off here, which is basically I think noise or something like that. Okay. As usual with the NoiseAsh stuff, you can resize the thing here. Okay, so it's pretty welcome addition, welcome feature. You can also oversample here, which is excellent. So I'm gonna use maybe the 2 here. Okay, and then you have the tutorial here, which is basically a pretty good thing, because when you click on it, you can, for example, go on I don't know, snare tutorials, and it's gonna propose you some facts about where to tweak, what to boost, what to cut, and why, and all that. So it's pretty great. It's really well made, and it's pretty neat, basically. Okay, here you have your preset manager, as usual for NoiseAsh. Okay, it's really great. So it's gonna be, I think, in all NoiseAsh plugin is gonna be like the same thing, and it's a good thing, right? So I was playing with the live here, and I was testing the Magic Death Eyes, another plugin here, and the Need here, and decided to make this video because I really love it. Okay, so I'm gonna let you hear the thingy here. Let me just, okay, I was playing with I made a quick sound here. I'm gonna disengage here, the noise here. Okay, you have the EQ here, and I'm gonna bypass it here, and you're gonna see what I'm talking about. Okay? Okay, here we go. Yeah. With it. You see how it happened as the thing? So I'm gonna close this. I don't remember the settings, right? What I'm doing this because I really want you see to check if I'm gonna love an EQ or not. Basically, the way I use the way I test it, it's basically by trying it on a complex material like this, because it's not forgiving at all. And basically I'm gonna check if this EQ leads me to something great each time or not. Okay, this is the pedigree of nice EQs. Basically it's really hard to make them sound bad as soon as you choose the right frequency. Frequency bands here are limited, and this is what I love about the old school EQs, because those were chosen spot on, right? Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do here, let me just put back the volume at nominal position here, is the preamp, right? As soon as you engage it, it's jumping, right? So what I did, just like that. Sorry guys. Okay. You can play with the input trim here. Let me just check something. Yeah, if you play with the input trim here, basically you can only cut. So basically, you can compensate if your signal is too hot. Okay, so what I'm gonna do personally is I'm gonna keep it here nominal, and I'm gonna drive this thing. Not too much, like that. Okay, I'm gonna try to be like in nominal, same volume. Just opening this as usual here. Okay, like that. Let me just bypass. You see already the drive. It's crazy. Okay, let me just increase the volume here. Only the drive, guys. Too much. Low side of the fader, so the resolution is kind of difficult. Against edging is fucked up basically. Okay, let me just bypass only for you guys the preamp, okay? Without the drive. It's already another sound, guys. Listen. So the preamp alone is crazy. Don't trip if you see the needles doing this. I asked the guy and he told me that it was a feature. Basically, you see the level when you're gonna bypass the thing, the last level in it. It's kind of strange, but it's okay for me. Now, yeah, that's crazy, right? Okay, now I want some deep basses. So usually I go 35 here. Two options. You go small here, but on the master bus, if I cut here at 45 and boost here, this tighten up the drums a little. You know, I can boost and still master the very low end here. Yeah. Okay. Just the low end and the preamp here, without. Yeah, that's crazy now. Now. Okay, now what I'm gonna do here, usually I like to cut the muddiness here. Look at that. It's smooth. It's really smooth, guys. Put myself on a high Q here, and it's still smooth. Okay, I'm gonna give it some hair here. Not too much. Just like that. I'm gonna look for the tightness, snap frequency here. I like the 4.8. 7 is tight also. Okay, I'm gonna decrease here. Not too much here. Okay, volume here. Okay, I think we got it here. Listen. Now. Yeah. See that? It's even more. It's louder right now. And now. It's kind of too much here, maybe. Like that. Okay, without. And with it. Yeah, that's just crazy, guys. So this is what I love about the old school EQs. I'm gonna roll off here. Yeah. Give it some edge to control here. And I can boost more. I like it like that. Okay, without. With it. Yeah, I like it like that. Okay, you have two options, okay? We can take off here the filter and keep the brightness here, or give it some edge. Okay, guys. So if you choose the mid side here, you will have, for example, here a balance, okay, which is great basically. So if you increase the side, listen, or the mid, so you can control basically the wideness of the signal. And you see mid here, you can tweak it, and the side here, and you can tweak it. And we're gonna try it like this. So I'm gonna see if there is a reset. It's in the initial preset. Okay, done. So we're at 0 here right now. Okay, so I'm gonna boost the kick here in the mids. Oh, the mid here. Okay. What I see is that the filter here, the mid EQ, the mid side stuff, it's only impacting the EQ, not the filter. So this might be a good feature request right now. Let's do it. I'm gonna shut my mouth. Same moves. Like that. Okay, for the side here, look what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna clean up the side here. Okay. I'm boosting the bass basically here. Okay, and I'm gonna give it some air. And look what I forgot, guys, the preamps. Okay, let me just I'm sorry, guys, the volume jumps. Here we go. I think we're straight here. Okay, ready for your AB, my friends? There we go. And now. Yeah. Now. Okay, we're gonna compare right now the mid side and the regular one I made before the video on stereo. Okay, now. Okay, this is two visions of the thingy. This one is dope, guys. You see that it was already dope here. Yeah, it was already great, guys. When we started the video, you see that the frequencies were not exactly the same. So I'm not bullshitting you guys. I really do it like pure improvisation like that. And now it's another vision here. I'm gonna filter it. I can even get here, tighten up the things, and boost more the mid-side lows, like that. That's 360. This one is tight at 60 here. Okay, let me bypass. Now, yeah, it's tighter. Let me lower my headphones. View out. Yeah, it's not bad at all, my friends. So here it is, guys. I don't wanna be too long on this video. I know you don't like it. So I just wanted to make sure that you guys consider demoing this beautiful EQ, and be sure to try it and give me your feedbacks about it. It's pretty affordable right now. It's $59 right now. It's stable. Okay, I have no problem with this. My conclusion about the sound is, like usual, excellent with Neve and excellent with NoiseAsh. I never use the real one. I don't have the UAD, the UAD version. So if you have it, just give me your feedback, honest feedback. But for me, it's a win-win because it's light on the CPU. It gets oversampling. So if you use the high oversampling, it's gonna be like rough on the CPU. The layout is super smooth. I just have one request. It will be like here, just put those vertical. Okay. It will be easier on the eyes. I don't really like these things. It's a plugin. You don't have to be like 100% sticking with the original stuff. Okay, and yeah, for the input trim, correct me if I'm wrong, but basically it's a preamp here, the input trim. So basically you can, as soon as you engage the preamp, there's a volume jump, and if you put down the input trim, I think it's you undriving the preamp, and basically I want to drive it, but having still the possibility to lower the volume and not specifically on the output here. So guys, this was the NoiseAsh 31102 EQ emulation of the Neve model. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and pretty good, great surprise, and be sure to try it, and be sure to like and subscribe if you like it, like the video, and want to subscribe, and catch you guys later, and bye bye.